How are you, friends? How are you doing? Welcome everyone, because you have clicked at the right time and at the most precise moment to enjoy this new video. Thanks for being here. Well, guys, today we are going to jailbreak our iPhone, right? This is going to be a rootful jailbreak, meaning it's going to be full administrator, right? And for that, we are going to use, well, a USB drive, right? To load our Palera Furant operating system and boot from the USB. When we turn on our Windows computer, right, we're going to use a USB, right? We need our device to have more than 32 gigabytes of storage for the rootful version to work. From Palera Hent, and yeah, we needed to have the storage space, right? We will also install Cydia right away. We are also going to install Cydia on our device right? Which is an application or a store for jailbreak applications, and we are going to do all those things, aren't we? We need to have our Windows computer connected to the internet, just like our iPhone device is also connected to the internet. We're going to need those things, right? And all the tips, download links, tricks, advice, I'll leave them below in the video description so you can check them out. And this tutorial works from iOS 15 up to iOS 18.5, which is the latest, and it works on devices with an A11 processor that go up to iOS 18.5. So we are going to do it right now. I leave the download link for the tool in the description of the video. Yeah, we're going to download Balena Etcher. We are going to download it here. We are going to download it for Windows. That's the first one. The second is that we are going to download the Palera 7 ISO image. In this case, if your computer is 64 bits, you are going to download the version 86_64. If your computer is 64 bits. If your computer is 32 bits, you are going to download the x86 version, right? Which is the first one here. If your Windows is 64 bits, you will download the second one. In my case, it's the second one I have to download. Yes. So once they have been downloaded, well, the only thing left to do here, well, is run the tools. I just did this simply for demonstration purposes, downloading these tools. Well, this doesn't really matter. Once we have downloaded Balena Etcher, we are going to run it as an administrator. Ready? Let's wait for the Balena Etcher program to start. We wait for it to start. There it is. And we use what is the USB. It can be, well, 2 gigabytes, 8 gigabytes. And so you can use the USB for this, right? I'm going to insert it into my Windows computer, the USB, right? I'm going to look for the file, which in this case is the Palera 1 file, right? So I'm going to install, or rather, I'm going to mount it in Balena Etcher. We are going to select the USB. Allow me the USB. We're going to place it again. Okay, I have to format the USB. I will put it in the TFS. I am going to put my name here
And that's it. Let's see. All right, let's begin. I don't know why it doesn't work. Let's see. Yes, the program read it at the end. Let's go to Flash.
Let's wait for the USB to prepare until it finishes.
To prepare the USB.
It's finishing, it says,
And done. It says the procedure is already finished, right? So we're going to check and well.
it's done. It's done. So now what we have to do is restart the Windows computer. Here, to make your computer boot from the USB, you have to search on Google how to start from USB with your Windows computer by brand and model. Look up on Google which key to use, okay? That's important for you to know, right? And if in any case your Windows computer has the secure boot activated, you also have to find in the BIOS how to deactivate the secure boot, just in case it doesn't let you start from the USB, right? So you have to look for that information on Google if you have problems, right? In my case, well, I already have the security boot deactivated, and I already know which boot key I need to use on my Windows computer to do this procedure. So then, let's wait.
Let's wait for it to start up again. Windows. Let's wait for it to start.
Ready. I press the F12 key in my case, but I've already explained to you what you have to do, right?
Ready, so now yes.
Now, yes. I am going to select the USB. Perfect. There is Palera 1N. It has already run, right? So let's press enter, or rather, let's press the space bar on our Windows computer keyboard. On the first option, Palera 1N. It did not work. It has to be enter. Done. Now we are going to change the mode of Palera 1N so that it does the jailbreak on the iPhone. We are going to go to the third option that says switch enter. Yes, we choose the first option, rootful. We press enter. Perfect. Now let's go to option number 2, which says options. We are gonna to mark with the spacebar of our keyboard. With the spacebar, we are gonna want to select the first box, create fake APC. There it is. The create fake apps box is already selected. Now we press enter. Done. Now we press start, right? And here the program is already showing us the first message that says waiting for device, which means it's waiting for us to connect the device. I want to show you the device I have here. So you can see there's no trick, no deceit. I'm going to show you that the device, it already has iOS 16.7.11, but as I told you, this works up to iOS 18.5 on A11 processors for these devices to perform this procedure, right? Ready? I'm going to connect my device. I press trust. I have to reconnect again. Ready? It's already giving me the message saying that the device is entering recovery mode. So let's wait for it. And here it is. It's already in recovery mode. Now it says I must press enter for it to be ready for DFU mode. How are we going to do DFU mode?
For example, case on devices with the A11 processor like iPhone 8, iPhone 8 Plus, iPhone X, iPhone 7, iPhone 7 Plus, which have A10 processors, we will press the power button and the volume down. If you are on iOS 15, for example, such as iPhone 6s, 6s Plus, iPhone SE, first generation, or rather iPhone special edition of the first generation, you will press the power button and the home button. Yes? So, descargue the keys you have to use. So, I am going to prepare for the keys, have them ready, and the moment I hit enter on my keyboard, I must press the keys on my iPhone immediately to perform this procedure. And it will start what is a countdown of how long I have to press and release the buttons on my device. Okay, once that's explained, I press enter, I press the power button and the volume down. I release the power button, keep the volume down pressed. Yes, there goes the countdown. I release the volume down. Yes, and something might happen here, right? If your device gets stuck on the iPhone Apple logo, well, what you need to do is quickly reconnect your iPhone, okay? So, let's do it. As you can see, the tool, nakagafe may message here. That's already executing what is the procedure, right? So let's wait. If it doesn't progress, we do the same thing again. Reconnect quickly. And there it is, right? See? These steps are simple and straightforward, right? You saw how, as you can see, it's already doing the procedure. Now we just have to wait for a good moment, right? Because this is the rootful procedure which will allow us to install Cydia. So we have to wait for a moment for this whole screen with commands and such to disappear, right? So we can wait for this procedure to finish. Well, as I tell you, this is easy and simple when you do it step by step, just as I'm doing it. You know, in the description are the tricks, tips, advice, recommendations, and the download links are also in the description, so you know how to deal with each of those details I mentioned, right? And meet the requirements to do this procedure. There are also WhatsApp and Telegram links in case you want to be part of this great community. Also, well, it's not too much to ask you to subscribe to my channel, activate the bell so you know when I upload a new video, right? To share your questions, inquiries, and comments, which I will gladly respond to. And it would help me a lot if you gave it a thumbs up and commented, right? Because that way we can reach more people, right? Who wants, well, to do these procedures, right? So, se llama, como puede ser la... That's what we are doing, right? On other occasions, I had done the jailbreak, but I had never installed what is Cydia, right? But this time we are going to do it. We are going to install Cydia on our device, right? So when you do this of the rootful, and when you select create faked, well, it takes a while on this screen, right? So don't be scared. This is completely normal to happen on your device when you need to perform this procedure. So, which is totally normal, right? So calm down, relax. Yes, I have on my channel a video on rescind, a video on jailbreak, a video on bypassing iCloud account. I have many of those videos on my channel so you can learn, right? I also have videos to check a iPhone if you want to unlock it for all networks, to check that it's not blacklisted, to check that it's factory unlocked, to know which company your device belongs to. I also have all that on my channel, all that information for you to know. how to check your devices, right? By the way, I want to tell you that there is already a way to bypass the iCloud account on iOS 18.5.
Only that.
You are left with just functioning with Wi-Fi. You do not have SIM card signal, right? That's the only detail. And I've seen around that there is a rebypass, which does give it signal, but that rebypass means it works on devices, right? That were already previously bypassed and registered. It doesn't work, you know. For devices requiring new registrations, the tools do not work at this moment. Keep in mind those small details, right? All right, the procedure of create fake F continues, right?
You have to wait for it to does it finishes it, okay?
So you have to have a little patience for this to finish, for this part to finish. I am going to focus the camera properly. There it is. So we have to wait for the procedure to finish. Okay. It seems that it's finished. Right? There it is. My iPhone is in recovery mode, right? This is how the device looks. It also works for you if by any chance it doesn't stay in recovery mode and returns you to the initial screen of the device. It doesn't matter, right? Don't worry. So here the tool tells me that I have to press enter to exit from here. Ready? Now that we are in the main menu, we will go again to options, and the create fake box is already unchecked, right? That's how it should be. Unchecked the create fake box, okay? We press enter from new, yeah? We are going to press start again in the main menu, okay? And the tool tells us to be ready again to put our device in DFU mode, which you already know is pressing the case on the device. So we're going to press enter, press the power button and the volume down. I release the power button. I am not sure if it will work well because I didn't press a button properly there. Yes, no, I didn't press the button correctly. I'm going to reconnect my device. Yes, we are going to repeat it again. This is important, right? That you press the keys correctly when you're doing these procedures. Like it happened to me, since I didn't press the keys correctly, then it is giving me, well, this little problem, right? Ready? That's it. We go back again. You're ready. We press the buttons. I release the power button, hold volume down. Ready? I release the buttons now.
Let's see what happens, okay?
If your device gets, well, stuck on this screen, if you see it doesn't move past there, then all you have to do is reconnect the device. Okay, I reconnected it. Let's see if it doesn't get stuck on that screen again. Apparently, it is getting stuck on that screen. So let's reconnect it again, and that's it. There it is. There it is. Ready? Here they are loading, well, all the commands of this procedure, right? Perfect. Ready? Let's see. Here is the icon of the stick F. Well, now on our Windows, let's press enter to exit here. We press enter again, but on the option exit from the main screen, and we return again to the main menu. We choose option 6, reboot, enter. And that's it. our computer will come out from there. Let's wait for to start normally. But okay, we don't need this anymore, right? Now, yes. Now we focus on the device. We enter Palera 1 NAND. We install Sileo. We are waiting for Sileo to install. Yes. Now we enter a password. It doesn't matter what password you choose, just enter something simple. All set. Perfect. We enter Sileo. We select allow, accept. We update all the packages. We tap on confirm. There. Now, let's confirm that it's rootful. We're going to enter Palera 1 on options. We're going to go where it says about, and here it is. It tells us that it is rootful. There it is. Perfect, right? Now let's go into the files folder. Okay. Doesn't appear. Let me check if something needs to be updated here. No, everything is fine here. So let's give it a springboard. Options. Let's go to utilities. We're going to give it a restart springboard. Ready? Okay. Let's go into files. Okay. Well, so what we have to do is go to the computer. I'm going to go to the computer because I need to enter a window to download. The file
To do?
In Cydia, right? To install Cydia.
Okay, here it is.
Bar.
Archivo. Now yes. Now I have set it up properly. Let's download Cydia.
Download.
Here it is. Let's go to downloads.
Here is the Cydia
That we are going to share.
Now we are going to open it with Sileo.
Let's tap on get. There it is. Let's confirm. Restart Springboard.
Ready. And here is Cydia. We have Cydia, right?
We enter changes.
Changes. Update.
Confirm. Return to Cydia. And done. Here's Cydia already installed, right? Let's confirm that I did it on this version of iOS, and there it is. iOS 17.11. You see, It was a bit extensive, but we managed to do it, right? Install Cydia, which is what we wanted, and we did it, right? Well, if you liked it, give it a thumbs up, share it, and comment with your friends. So that's all for today, guys. See you. Take care. Until next time. Bye.